Here we are. It's Thursday evening. It's weather for Weather Geeks time here on August the 20th. The day turned out to be great once we got through the rain this morning and during the midday hour. So today pretty much went exactly as expected. Here's just a handful of rainfall totals from some local rain gauges across the valley. Mineral Ridge, 1.81 inches of rain. Brookfield had over an inch, as did the actually, the airport number needs to be corrected. A little under an inch at the airport, but Austintown had a little over an inch on the north side of Austintown. In Mercer County, Jackson Center, 0.78. Boardman, about a half an inch. Amounts definitely lowered as you got farther to the south in Mahoning County and down into Columbiana County. But nonetheless, just about the entire valley at least saw some rain this morning and early this afternoon. Need the rain. This is the latest version of the Drought Monitor, which is issued every Thursday. And, of course, we've had no issues with drought here so far this year because we had a very wet spring in June. But now we're in the yellow, and that means it's abnormally dry. We're not in a drought, but it's abnormally dry in eastern Ohio and into western Pennsylvania. So this is the first time we've had yellow on this map for the whole year. And I'll tell you, a little bit concerned that this area is definitely going to grow over the next couple of weeks. Check out the GFS from this afternoon. These are rainfall totals over the next 10 days. Notice in the next 10 days it prints out a goose egg in southern Ohio, not a drop south of I-70. Up where the valley is here, generally a tenth of an inch. That's about it for the next 10 days. And, I think this generally has the right idea. This is a dry pattern we're heading into to finish up August and head into early in September. So, our lawns are only going to get browner and browner, so at least we did get the rain that we picked up earlier on today. That rain, of course, is long gone this evening, and skies are clear. Clouds are hanging tough up in Michigan, but they're going to stay up there. So we're going to have a clear night tonight. The International Space Station flies overhead. Kind of a low pass tonight, but it will be going over the moon, which is kind of cool, and this starts at 9:25. I'll post about it on Facebook and on Twitter. A better space station pass coming up tomorrow evening. It'll be higher in the sky, it'll be brighter, and we need to try to take advantage of this because once the weekend is through, space station passes, I don't think we have another one until October. So we're going to go a good 5-6 weeks before seeing the space station zip overhead again. If you're kind of new to this, space station looks like a fast-moving airplane almost, except there's no blinking lights, and of course it's much higher than an airplane. It's in outer space after all. So it's a cool thing to check out, and some people send in long exposure photographs of the space station streaking across the sky. Those are always really neat as well. All right, so we're going to be clear tonight, and we're looking really, really good for the next few days. Just blitz through the GFS model here real quick, show you the surface map coming up for our Friday. It's going to be a great Friday to get outdoors. High pressure centered over Cincinnati, and just a few passing fair weather clouds. That is it. Mid-70s, low humidity. Just about a perfect day coming up for our Friday. And if you're going to be like me and kind of stuck at work on a Friday, well, hopefully you have Saturday off, and promises to be a good day as well, as that high slips off to the north. We will get in on more sun. It'll be more seasonable Saturday. We'll get up to about 79 or 80, and then Sunday will be the warmer half of the weekend. Here's Sunday afternoon right here. Southerly wind trying to develop ahead of our next cold front. By Sunday afternoon, that front is out here. This will probably come through in the middle of the night, Sunday night. That's our best chance to get wet. Wee hours of Monday morning. As you can see, the GFS shows some showers here, and that's our tenth of an inch worth of rain, probably over the next 10 days. By Monday morning, the models are really shriveling this up and pushing it away, so I think we're going to be drying out quickly Monday morning, setting the stage for a cool midweek period as a trough sets up over the Great Lakes. Let's take a look at that 500 millibar chart here. This is a healthy, kind of fall-looking chart here. You don't see these deep troughs all that often at this time of the year. But here's the middle of next week, that trough kind of sitting over the Great Lakes, and this will continue bringing in the cool air out of the prairies of Canada and rotating through the Great Lakes. All the heat will stay out here. So we're talking some below-average temperatures for the middle of next week. Here's the 16-day GFS. We could bottom out with highs only in the lower 70s next Tuesday. That's, getting to be 8 or 9 below average. Some spots will be in the upper 40s at night during the middle of next week. But then watch the trend as we head towards the end of August. This cool snap in the middle of next week will last a few days, And then I've been talking about this for a while, that August is likely to end on a pretty warm note, and the GFS ensemble shows last few days of August, middle and upper 80s, and that trend may very well continue into the Labor Day holiday weekend coming up during that first weekend of September. So warmer things are to come. Summer is far from over, but over the next week or so, we're going to have more cool days. And certainly over the next week to 10 days, we're looking at very little rainfall for our brown lawns. Well, that's tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11. Hope you have a great night, and I'll see you once again tomorrow.